Tamil Nadu is the largest automotive manufacturing state in India, and we are at the Future Powertrain Conclave here in Chennai. Joining us, we have Mr. Ganesh Mani, CEO of Ashok Leyland. Thank you for joining us, sir. So, we are moving into a multi fuel world, and Ashok Leyland has taken a few steps towards it. And what are your future plans for it, and what are the challenges?
Well, we have taken not few steps, large steps. Most of our new technologies are not only in terms of trial stages, actually in a commercial usage stages. As we said, our first hydrogen fuel cell is right now running in Leh Ladakh at 11,000 feet. And also we have made hydrogen ice, and it's also working in, it's all in 28 to 30 numbers are already in pipeline. And we have already made more than 2,000 plus buses of EV as well as, light commercial vehicles. They are also up and running in all across the places. And as far as CNG and LNG is concerned, we have already made our products and delivered to the customers. They have been using it across. So we have been the pioneer in all these technologies. We like to continue the same.
Sir, I would like to understand in the commercial vehicle segment, which all vehicles cater. I mean, are fall under which fuels? There must be for trucks, for buses, different kind of fuels must be used. What's your view on that, and what kind of fuels do we see? Will we see in future?
So it's as simple as that, that when the future is not certain, you be prepared for everywhere. So from our standpoint of it, whether it is electrification, CNG, LNG, all sort of hydrogen ice and hydrogen fuel cell, we should be in a position to bring it in any of the models. But having said that, to answer your question, in terms of electrifications, we have already made LCV complete range of products. The bus we are completely there under the company of Switch. And also in terms of ICV perspective, 14 to 18 tonners, we have already supplied more than 100 odd vehicles to the customers. They are already using it. That's one area we have already focused on. And also in terms of heavy trucks perspective, 55 tonner vehicle have already come. There are a lot of specialized segmentation where we like to penetrate. During our auto show, we have also demonstrated all those things areas. As the customers comes back to us and to specific needs of them, we start developing on those areas itself.
So the world is moving, India is moving towards sustainable fuels, and so is the powertrain changing rapidly. What are the more demanding skills and technologies can we expect?
So one is about the R&D skills first and foremost. We are the only company wherein we develop everything in-house for 75 years. And having done that, so we have got a complete set of R&D center. More than 1,000 odd engineers are working towards all these multiple fuels, also fuel agnostic kind of a vehicles. The second point is that whatever the engine technologies what we are making, even the platforms need to be accommodative. So our first in product called Avatar, which we launched 5 years back, that platform can cater to the needs of varied demands of the customers, also in terms of fuel agnostic as well. Similarly, our EV platforms and all the other platforms also ready enough to take all the future technologies. That's one aspect as far as the development is concerned. So when you start making these products, we are the company of 7 different locations across India, and also we have got 50 different plants across the world. All these places, we need to make all these products at any point of time. And whatever the plants which are already running, we will be able to convert all those things into multi-fuel, fuel agnostic setup. And that's what we have been doing it across. So in both way, it has to be an agnostic, and the people who are there should be able to capable of doing all these things put together. And also we believe in whole lot of indigenous technologies and also indigenous techniques. And we have recently introduced something called as MPAS, which is Manufacturing Process Assurance System, wherein the entire data set of vehicles in every vehicle, 1,300 different data set points, goes into cloud, and that is being used for multiple purposes of predictive analysis in terms of what can go, in terms of anything which needs an attention. Similarly, we also have a whole lot of technology has been invested in. In a technology called iAlert. That system throws at least 35 different aggregates data points coming back to our systems, and our team is able to keep watching as the vehicle performance in the field as to how what kind of a performance level is there, anything else need to be improved, so that we can also inform the driver as to what kind of corrections he need to do in the driving, the way how it drives, and the way how the vehicles are performing, and that also flows back into the system. So holistically, all those skill sets are being required and it's being utilized as well.
Right, right, right. So, do you think that we are too early to talk about hydrogen? We all know that Ashok Leyland had already launched a hydrogen truck, but all other competitors or other companies are also need to be in the pace in the race to towards more sustainable future and net zero. What are the strategies that everybody should adapt in order to achieve that?
So, well, we are the first company to have installed our own R&D center in Hosur, wherein hydrogen storage also can be done, and that is how we developed all our products. Having done that, so hydrogen, if you want to develop, not only in terms of your own company, all the entire ecosystems have to develop. For example, hydrogen ice as a system, if you want to develop, the pistons and all the other things become common, and how we are able to make both the things together, whether it is a diesel ice or the hydrogen ice put together. So hydrogen agnostic, both the things should be able to manage across. So we have been talking to all our stakeholders as to how to really develop that ecosystems in a much more better way. And also in terms of fuel system, as and when these things are ready in the ecosystems, being in the corridors or a special hubs with the help of government, I think we should be in a position to quickly kickstart and start working towards these directions.
Right. So since we are in Chennai and Ashok Leyland is based out of Chennai and has expanded all over the globe actually. So what do you think should the state do towards achieving its a trillion economy by 2030, and how Ashok Leyland is paving the way for it?
Well, it's our first plant in Ennur in Chennai has started 76 years back, and this is how we are still running. All those models are our top model, and also we got 6 different setups in Tamil Nadu alone, as a part of our 100 plus locations all across the globe. But having done that, sort of our association with the government of Tamil Nadu has always been going a long way, and they have been supportive of the majority of the activities going as a pioneer area. The best part of the government is that they have always been inclusive during the form of a policy formulation. I was a part of a team of formulation of EV policies 3 years before also. So being an industry experts, they always hear us out first and foremost. And the kind of the infrastructure and the kind of facilities, most importantly the skill set of the people in Tamil Nadu has always been great, and we like to continue growing leaps and bounds going forward, so that the investments keep flowing in here. And also in terms of new incentivization, where probably furthermore can actually be given, so that the more and more investors can come across. And I'm absolutely sure that $1 trillion economy of Tamil Nadu is not far from the actual dream, and it's going to be a reality with the help of government, also we as the suppliers, the OEM, and also the entire ecosystems are concerned. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.